Hey there guys, today we're going to be having a look at something called an H-bridge. Or for a more basic example, we're going to be having a look at a double pole, double throw switch. Now this sounds very complex, but don't worry, it's actually quite easy. So how this works is that this specific switch allows us to change the polarity of our motor, and in turn allow us to change the direction our motor is turning in. When you go ahead and you take a motor and you swap around the positive and the negative ends of your battery to your motor, you're going to see that it actually changes the direction it's turning in. So in today's video, we're going to be having a look at one of these switches, how they work on the inside, and how we're going to be wiring this to our motor to get it to turn multiple directions. So let's start off by having a look at how this actually works. Now this is the circuit diagram we're going to be using, and this is how it gets represented as a drawing. But this also helps us understand how the switch works. So we have the positive and the negative of our 3-volt battery. And then as we can see here, that this lead is going to be our positive, which connects to this end of our motor. And this lead goes to our negative, which connects on the other side of the motor. If we flip the switch, right? If we flip it, this is going to move down to here. So 2 is going to make a connection at 3, and this one's going to move down to 5. It's going to be connected to 6. So what happens here now? This is going to be our negative side of our battery. So we're going to see that this is going to fall away. This is going to fall away. So our negative pole is actually going to go here to our previous positive side, and our positive side is going to go to our previous negative pole. So there we go. That actually switches around the polarity of our DC motor. Now this looks very complex, but it doesn't look as complex when we have a look at it in practice. So here we go. This is going to be our switch. So in the middle we have off. This is going to be one direction, switches off, other direction, right here. So here we have our batteries that are connected in series. So we're actually going to go ahead and connect our red to our red wire, although it doesn't really matter which way you connect it around. But let's go red to red wire right here. And on the other end, we're going to have our black wire going to our black wire. So do note that our motor is at the moment off because it's in the center position. Turn it this way, we're going to see that it starts spinning in one direction. So I know you guys can't really see what direction it's spinning in, so I'm going to make this easier for you guys to see, and I'm going to go ahead and take one of our resistors from our previous videos. I'm going to turn this around our motor like this, make a little weed whacker over here. I have my resistors right here. So let's get it spinning in the one direction. There we go. We can start spinning clockwise. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this off again. And we're going to get it spinning in the other direction. And there we go. Start spinning anti-clockwise. Now this is a very basic principle, but this is going to be very useful and very important. We have to know how to add forward and reverse to motors without actually going ahead and taking the wires, switching them around. So with a switch like this, known as a double pole, double throw switch, you can go ahead and do that without too much electronic knowledge. That was quite interesting, wasn't it? Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is going to be a very important principle for you guys to understand on your electronic journey. Knowing how to actually change the direction which a motor is spinning in can be very important. Let's say, for instance, you have a small RC car. It drives into the wall and it keeps driving into the wall because you don't know how to reverse it. That's why this is very important. You can now reverse your RC car and get it driving forward again, maybe make it turn around, and so on. There's lots more applications which this is going to be useful in, and you'll discover them as you go along in your electronic journey. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on our next video.